Physical media man. Physical media man. Physical media man. Yeah! What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again. I got my weekly pickups video, and I actually got quite a bit of stuff. I was in the Cincinnati and Indianapolis area, which I'm not all the time, so I was able to get quite a bit of good items. So let me know what you think of the beginning of the video without having the empty chair. I got the logo at the beginning. It was my buddy Birch's idea. Thought it turned out pretty well, so let me know what you think of that. I'll leave the links down below to my Instagram page, where I also will have items for sale, and you can also follow along with the movies I've been watching. I've been posting right before I start or right during the movies I've been watching at home, so that's kind of cool to follow along with that. I'll go over at the end of the video the items that I'm going to be putting up for sale tonight, which means they should already be online by the time you see this. I'm a week ahead, so and you should also have seen a Nintendo GameCube bonus video collection. I'll also leave the links to my Facebook selling page, the Hodgepodge Garage, and my Film Aficionado page that has my wish list and not my complete, but a decent amount of my actual collection. I'm probably up to 500 or so on there. I've actually indexed over 1,000, so but it's getting there. So I'll just go ahead and get started, and make sure you subscribe and like down below. Leave comments and feedback. I will read all those and respond. Again, let me know what you think of the digital copy code giveaway. I might try to do that later this month. You would have to be a subscriber and would have to comment on the video. Trying to think of what else. I think that's basically it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So first, this last week, I hit up a garage sale. I saw this on Facebook Marketplace or something like that, Facebook related, and it's a garage sale. I actually went during my lunch, so I spent $7 total. So this is what I got. First up, I got Now 34, kind of random, but these are only 50 cents a piece. So picked this one up. I have some random ones. I had 2 and 3 when I was younger, and I still have that one. And I also bought one recently, like 60 something. But it's got some good songs on it. It was in very good condition, so I decided to pick that up. And then next up, I got In Vogue, Funky Divas. This has My Lovin', You're Never Gonna Get It. You probably heard that. Never Gonna Get It. And it's also got Free Your Mind and the Rest Will Follow. So had to pick that up for 50 cents. Good CD. And then I was really excited about this, and it didn't turn out as well as I thought it was going to be. This is a OAR album, 34th and 8th. This is recorded live at Hammerstein Ballroom in New York in 2003. I was pumped. Big OAR fan. I'm going to see him this year. And it's disc 1, disc 2, and then it also has a DVD. Well, I got home, and it's just a DVD, so I'm missing the CDs. But for 50 cents, he said I could return it and he'd give me my money back, but I didn't think that was worth doing, so I just decided to keep it. I might try to find the CDs at some point, or I'll at least check out the DVDs. So got that. I got one Blu Ray. It's kind of random. African Cats. This is a Disney movie thing. I don't really know anything about it, but Blu-ray DVD combo pack. It was only $1. I'll probably watch it and give it a chance. It's 89 minutes, so it's not too terribly long, but so I added that to the Disney collection. Next up is the biggest item I got. Well, not biggest, but the best item, and made the trip completely worth it. I got NCAA Basketball 10 for PlayStation 3. This was only $4. It's not in a PlayStation 3 case, as you can tell. But I have tested it, It plays fine, no manual either. But for $4, this is a easily $20 game, probably in the $30 range. And the reason for that is because this was the last NCAA basketball game made. So it's kind of rare and sought after. And I have one of my own copies in my collection. So I'm going to try to get this sold and pay for the rest of the stuff I got over the weekend. So $4, I should be easily able to make that and the rest of that garage sale back because I only spent $7. And I got 2 VHS. I got this, The History of Baseball. I'm a big baseball fan, and I thought it just looked interesting. Add to the collection. You don't see this type of stuff very often. It's 120 minutes, so I'm gonna check that out sometime. And then I got Davy Crockett, and this is King of the Wild Frontier. I had the first one on VHS when I was younger. I had actually never watched this until recently, and I got a double feature with both of them on DVD. But decided to add this to the collection. It's in great condition too. A lot of times these VHS tapes are nasty, so for 25 cents I picked both of those up. So that's what I got for $7. So definitely worth it there. So that same day, or I guess night, I went to Cincinnati. I'm a big Cincinnati Reds fan. Eugenio Suarez. He was signing autographs at this store I always go to when they have signings. If you're into that type of thing in the Cincinnati area, I definitely check out a sports gallery. Great place. So I had some time before it actually started. I had from I think I got to around Cincy. This place was like 5 minutes away. Around 5 o'clock, around 6 o'clock. The signing was at 7, so I had almost an hour. So I went to the half-price books in the Cincinnati area, and I spent $40.63. Some of this is for me, some of this is to sell. So I'll go ahead and start with the CDs. And that's where I spent quite a bit of this. I got Matchbox 20 Mad Season. Surprisingly did not have this. Very good album. Have their first one, so picked this up. Next up, I got the Halo original soundtrack. I might have messed up. This was $4.99. I'm playing this original, and I love the opening theme song, but the second one has the Breaking Bad song on it. But this was $4.99. I have listened to it a little bit. It's in great shape. They had 1, 2, and 3. They had a ton of video game soundtracks, which I feel like you don't see very often. So I had to pick one up, and I decided to go with this one. So let me know what you think of that down below. But I'll probably listen to that some more. Next up, I got John Williams' Greatest Hits, 1969 to 1999. And this is it has this really cool little slip cover that's like a movie reel. That's kind of cool. But this has, it's a 2-disc set. It was only $5.99. It's got all the stuff on here: Star Wars, E.T., Superman, Indiana Jones, Jaws, Jurassic Park, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Hook. He's done so many great scores. I had to pick this up for my collection. So, and lastly, CD-wise, I got Mulan, the original soundtrack. This was also $5.99, which doesn't seem too bad for this. I feel like you hardly ever see it. So, I did listen to it a little bit. It's a very good soundtrack, and I need to go back and watch the movie again, but glad to pick that up. I'm trying to get all the good Disney movie soundtracks. So, next up, I got 2 video games. We got Jax 2 and Jax 3. $3 each. They're both in great condition, complete. I never played these. I don't really know too much about them, but they look cool, and I believe so. They're from Naughty Dog, and that's who made the Uncharted games after, so I'm pretty sure this is a PlayStation exclusive. And the guy checking me out at the register acted like they were these, like, those are classic, and he was like inspecting them, kind of acting like he wished he would have bought them. But excited to add these to my PlayStation collection. So got those for $6 total. So now I just need to get the first one, and I'll try to play those at some point. Next up, I got one to sell, Losing It. This is an early Tom Cruise movie. Let's see. Looks like it came out in 1982. So this will be up for sale on my Instagram page. I might put it on my eBay page. I'll leave the link to my eBay page down below too. If you have any interest in this, let me know. We'll work out a deal on it. And then next up, I got one copy to sell, one copy to keep of Indian Summer. I have not seen this, but I watched the trailer for it. It was on the Camp Nowhere Kino release that I recently got and watched, and it looked pretty good. So it's about this group of friends that go back to the summer camp that they went to when they were younger, so 20 years later. And it's got Diane Lane, Alan Arkin, Bill Paxton, Matt Craven, Elizabeth Perkins, excuse me, and Kevin Pollak. So it looks pretty good, and I feel like I never see it for sale anywhere. So $3 a piece. I'm going to get one sold and keep the other. So let me know if you have any interest in that too. And here's one more for me to keep. This is Digging for Fire. I don't know anything about it. It's got Jake Johnson in it, and he was what? Jeez, excuse me. He was one of the main people on New Girl, which I really enjoyed that TV show. So for $3, I figured I'd give this a try. It sounded decent. And lastly, I got another VHS tape. We got Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. I always wanted this when I was younger, so it was only $1, and as you can tell, like I said earlier, those old clamshells, a lot of times they started getting nasty, and this one seems to be in great condition. And like I said, I always wanted this, and I've been on the lookout for it, and every time it's gross, so for $1 I picked this up. I'm going to watch it sometime. I mean, it's only 70 minutes, so I always wanted to see it, so now I can. And then Saturday, we were in Indianapolis, and I went to a random Goodwill in Indianapolis. Well, actually, before that, sorry, I went to a garage sale. One of my managers at work, her community was having a garage sale. Only got one thing. It was kind of a bust, but $2. I got Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. Have a Michael Keaton collection. This is brand new, factory sealed. I feel like you don't see this very often, so I decided to pick it up to add to my Michael Keaton collection. So maybe I'll watch that at Christmas. And then I went to that Goodwill, like I said. Let's see, we spent a total of $20.82. So we started out with Grease on Blu Ray for $3. Surprisingly, didn't have this yet. It's in very good condition. I know it just got re-released with the Steelbook, but I don't really need Grease 2 or the live one or whatever. So $3 on Blu-ray. I thought that was a very good deal. Next up, for my wife, we got Miss Congeniality 2, Armed and Fabulous. I've not seen either one of these, but she acted like they were pretty good, and it was $1.50, so I thought that was a good deal. Next up, I think I'm going to sell this, and it's really cool, though. This is Divergent, so the first one of the series, and it's this pretty sweet little booklet here. I don't know what you would call it necessarily, but it's got the Blu-ray, the DVD, and a bonus disc. And it also looks like in the back here it's got temporary tattoos, which is kind of random, but I mean, this is awfully neat. But I just recently got this one Blu-ray DVD combo pack with slipcover And since it's a series, I want to have them all in the same type of thing, so I'd want to get 3 of these. So I feel like it makes more sense to sell this. Let me know what you guys think of that down below. It was $4.99, so I'm going to try to get this probably sold instead of keeping it. So, and then lastly, I got the first and second season of Lost. I used to watch this when I was younger. I got lost on Lost. I don't remember how far along I got. Probably a good 6 seasons in, I would say. But this is in really good condition. $5 a piece. So I might rewatch it sometime. But for $4.99, I thought that was totally worth it, even if I sold it. But I mean, I thought it was pretty neat to add to the collection. I might try to not actively seek them out, but if I see them for a good price, picking up the rest of the series. I can't remember. I feel like there's at least close to 10 seasons. So here's season 1 and here's season 2. So I mean, it's got this cool slip too. So for $10, I thought it was pretty neat to add those to the collection. So I had a good Saturday hunting, and then Sunday of that week, I also went to my local Goodwill before I went to Walmart, my favorite place. And they had 3 Blu Rays I wanted to pick up. So there's $2.99 a piece. I spent $9.60, I think, total, including tax. I picked up Aloha, which I've just recently picked up on DVD. But I think I'm going to keep this Blu-ray and sell the DVD copy. Let me know if you have any interest in that below. So pick that up. And I got Man on a Ledge. I always kind of wanted to see this, so for $2.99, finally pulled the trigger on it. I thought it looked good from the trailers. I feel like it didn't get as good of reviews as what I thought it was going to get, but for $2.99, I figured I'd give it a shot. If I don't like it, I can always sell it. And lastly, the one I was most excited about from that Goodwill was The Money Monster with George Clooney, Julia Roberts, and Jack O'Connell. I watched this in the theater. Thought it was very good. And I was glad to add it to the collection for $3 on Blu-ray. I mean, it just came out in 2016, so it's fairly new. So for $2.99, I thought those were all great deals. And then, of course, I said I went to Walmart, and I did get one thing. I had to pick this up. This is the Signature Series release of, Peter Pan that just came out. This is the Blu-ray DVD digital copy pack. Has a slip cover, and like I've said before, I'm all about getting the Disney slip covers. And actually, so far I have every single Signature Series release. I think it's like 6 movies. So I think I'm just going to try to continue on with that and pick all those up. So I had the Diamond Edition, so this will be going up for sale on eBay. If you have any interest in that, click on the link down below for my eBay page if it hasn't already sold. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. I definitely don't have a problem parting ways with this since it's missing the slip. I actually had the slip and it had some damage to it. So, and then actually last, had an eBay purchase. $4.99 total, including shipping. Great deal. Brand new, factory sealed, Season 3 of Batman Beyond. So now I'm just missing Season 2. I'm going to go back and watch that once I purchase Season 2, whenever that may be. So overall, thought I had a great haul on the week. I got quite a bit of stuff. I mean, of course, some of it is to sell, so hopefully that'll recoup some of that cost. I don't know if you can kind of tell here. I mean, I got quite a bit of stuff here, so I'm going to try tonight to get Some of this posted online for sale. The rest indexed and put away. So yeah, I'll have another video next Physical Media Man Monday. You might get lucky and have a bonus video. Who knows? I do still want to do a Nintendo 64 and Super Nintendo collection video, since I haven't done that yet. And I also haven't done one for the Sega Genesis. So like, subscribe, comment if you have feedback. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. So this is Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die.